Yay! Welcome, guys. This is the Arena Coop. ADWCTA.
This is Merps, and we're going to be doing a fun rogue. You could sort of tell the difference between us, playing like rogue versus playing like a priest. It is.
We're excited to actually win some games.
I'm excited that you are not sharing your screen.
Oh, almost. I
Every
got the
single
streaming parts right.
You do. Good job. So share your screen. Let's go. So we talked about this in the Light Forge as well, and we haven't been doing particularly well with our rogue co-ops, and I think that sort of comes from a contrast in style, right? Which really just stems from like all the possibilities that the rogue offers. So before we begin, I think we should really just set like who is going to set the tone and who's going to sort of play the sort of just the helper, you know?
I'll be the helper.
Really? Okay. You're gonna be the helper.
Surprise? I'm gonna be the helper. Because, okay, if you're the helper, you could disappear. If I'm the helper, I can't disappear. Because I have to know what I'm doing before I do it, right? So it forces you to explain, and I'll push back naturally. And it'll just be a better experience for all the viewers.
Okay, sounds good. So
and plus, you have a higher average in Rogue anyway. So who am I to impose my style? So generally, if you didn't listen to the Light Forge, Merps is a more aggressive style. I do a more flipping in the mid game thing, and we'll see. But you're gonna take Arcane Nullifier here, right?
Yeah. So over here, I'll tell my initial pick, and then you can give your opinion. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I'm picking the Arcane Nullifier here. It's not a pick that I love, but I'm picking it.
Yep. I think from the way we've drafted before, like I'm actually probably more frequently drafting 1-drops for Rogue than you are, because I use them as combo triggers.
It depends. Yeah, I am picky about my ones.
Yeah. Because you're trying to use ones to establish the board. I'm just trying to use it to flood after I do the board flip.
Right. Here I would pick this overhand Regent.
See, here's where we differ already.
I know you like.
You hate Shiv. Shiv is so good.
I do
it's
not.
It's an
like
extra
Shiv.
damage when you already have a damage.
Yeah, I'd much rather have this overhand Regent, I think.
All right, it's turn 5. You're a rogue. Fine. You have a turn 4 play and a turn 5 play
as well. I also like drops over, because I think with utility cards, Rogue has so many, and they have utility minions as well. I don't want a bad utility card, and Shiv, relative to Rogue's other utility cards, is bad.
What? It doesn't use up a card.
No, but you're just paying for a ping, which is like.
Well, you already have a ping, so you can actually remove things with 2 health. With Shiv.
Sure, right. So it's additive, but then because you already have a ping, the second ping is not like. Going from 0 to 1 is huge. Going from 1 to 2, it's still good, but it's not as huge anymore.
Sometimes just save space damage too. But okay,
sometimes
it's overhand Regent.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick the card. You have
no
say in this.
See it. It's frozen, so I can't.
Well, I just made really good things happen.
Okay, so you picked the Shredder.
Over 2 other 4-drops that were worse, by the way. It wasn't even a strategy decision.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll go with the Argent Horse Rider here.
Yep. We're so big, I want smaller.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, this sound bothers me so much.
Oh, God, yeah.
You don't hear it because you're on sharing, but...
I know, it's freaking crazy.
Yeah, so chat. Some people in chat want Sprit. I like Sprint. This is not that kind of deck yet. You really want to like set up a deck before you sprint.
Yeah, definitely. I would go with the Matter Bomber.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just a good card. It's established itself.
I hate Burgle. It never works out for me.
I'm not like. I think it's fine, but.
Whereas Matter Bomber always works out for me. Please, can we take a Tinkertown? We have 2 mechs already.
Yeah. No, we're definitely gonna take the Tinkertown.
Great.
No, the only reason I don't answer immediately is because the feed is actually lagging, so it takes me a while to see it. Squire?
Yeah, and the reason why we didn't take a Sensei, by the way, even though, we have 2 mechs already, is that we had a much better card. Like, the choices were different, right? Like, if I had a Matter Bomber versus the Tinkertown, I would have taken a Matter Bomber still.
Yep, definitely.
Oh, yeah, Squire, easy pick.
easy Squire here. I'd still go with this engine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first if it takes you a while to see it?
Yeah, definitely. I'll just be confused because I'm like, well, I wonder what the other cards are.
Well, we have a mech, which is really good for the Tinkertown Technician, and it's a 1-drop. And then we have a Senjin, which is just an insanely good card. So it's one of those two.
Okay,
We already
so
have. The problem is we already have 3 4-drops already, right? And 2 of them
right.
are already taunts. So I'm leaning towards the Clockwork Gnome, actually.
I like the Clockwork Gnome here. Yeah, I think it's good. And the spare part is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For Rogue, so we're taking the Gnome?
yeah. If this were first pick, it would be different, but we're not
Oh,
first
yeah.
picking anymore. Yep.
Great.
Ugh.
Well, we have no way to trigger the egg so far. But the other 2 aren't really cards.
I think it's still the egg. It's got the biggest upside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Bloodsail Corsair can do things.
it could do
Rogue
things,
has some
but
pirate synergies.
I mean, if we're playing this, nothing of ours survives Flame Strike yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Ruby and Egg can.
Hey. It's a Mech
nice.
Warper.
Mech
We
Warper.
got mechs.
Yeah, fantastic.
Mech Rogue.
Our
Mech
first
Rogue.
true drop.
More Mech Rogues.
Yeah, I'll go with the
mech.
Annoytron over the Brewmaster. Definitely.
Oh, a War Golem or a Conceal. I think Conceal's pretty useless for this deck. I think it's War Golem. It is our first big card. We may have a couple more big cards later. It's only the 13th pick.
No, I agree. I think it's War Golem here. It's pretty bad. We're not taking the Mad Scientist.
So it's Conceal or War Golem. So far, this deck is like not screaming like hyper.
No, it's not trending. Like if we had 2 Cold Bloods, I'd be like, oh yeah, double Cold Blood and then Conceal, right? But no, it's not going that direction. I'll go with War Golem. This is like the kind of rogue deck that I hate.
Yeah, Chad. This is not Dr. Seven. This is Mr. Seven. He has yet to earn his doctorate and become fancy.
Yes.
All sass.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have peace. Creeper.
Yeah, we need 2s.
Kind of, not really. You're a rogue.
No, we need more 2s. Well, also Creeper is just premium. Auto Barber.
Like an Auto Barber, which is also a mech.
Just also a mech. So true.
Oh, please don't. Please don't
what?
Please don't not pick the Assassin's Blade, because I know you hate the Assassin's Blade, but this is so Assassin's Blade.
Wait, what?
You like the Assassin's Blade, or you think Assassin's Blade is crazy?
I don't want the Assassin's Blade.
Why? That's what I'm saying. I knew you would not want the Assassin's Blade.
Right. It's just a bad card.
It's so good. Oh my god, just throwing it to the face. It only has to hit 2 things over the course of 4 turns.
It's so bad. It's so slow.
No, but if it hits 2 things over the course of 4 turns, it has its tempo value back, and then the rest just go face. And you can buff it. Like, your other cards are not good. You don't need 3s. You definitely don't need a Dragonhawk Rider.
No, you don't need a Dragonhawk
Scarab.
Rider. I'm going with the Scarab.
Oh, there's so few good 3-mana cards for Rogue.
Right, it's not. Look, I'm not saying that this is like. It's not like Paladin or Shaman, in which like, oh man, Scarab can pull a really good card, right? It's mostly like, I just think Blade sucks.
I'm sad.
I would definitely go with the Scarab here. I think Assassin's Blade is slow, and also you can play like lots of times you just want to ping something.
Yeah, but you only have to not ping something twice to get the value back. Like, it's super overstated. I know it doesn't get its full value. That's why it's not a rated 100. But
I like Assassin's Blade better if we were more aggressive. We're not. And for a more mid-rangey style, Assassin's Blade, I think, even loses more value because you can't like it doesn't really fit in.
All right.
once you show it once, they can play around it, right?
Okay. Ouroboros says ADWCTA not having the initiative, Kappa. I want the initiative with the Assassin's Blade. Jeweled Scarab doesn't give
5
you any
mana, 3
assassin.
damage.
Jeweled Scarab doesn't give you any initiative.
I would Jeweled Scarab here.
I took the Jeweled Scarab.
Thank you.
Now I want the South Sea Deckhand, not the Assassin's Blade.
I want the
It's
South Sea
actually a good
Deckhand.
card. But if we could have had an Assassin's Blade.
Not that sad about it. Pit Snake.
Alright. Dark Iron
Oh,
Skulker.
yeah. Okay, no disagreements here.
Do we want to give him the Dancing Swords?
This is a key sort of fork in the road, right?
Yeah.
Like,
We have
there are
one
some
war
points in the
goal.
draft where you just see like, man, this could deter. Like, this is the draft right here,
Yep.
and this is the pick. We have a decent number of ones. We have some twos, but like you said, with Rogue, hero power in turn 2 is absolutely okay.
Yeah, we have enough twos. We just need one more 3 to have enough 3s.
Yeah.
So we're fine there. We have like 9 more cards to go. We don't need curve cards, but the Dancing Swords is pretty good if you want to go aggressive. I guess we're not going aggressive.
No, I'm looking to see whether we can go aggressive. I'm like, we just don't have enough, right?
Yeah.
If we had a Cold Blood and an Eviscerate, I think we could go with the Dancing Swords. Let's just pick the Force Tank Max.
No consideration for Undertaker here, by the way. I sure would. At least not for me, because it only gives plus attack, and our cards that go into it is a Nerubian Egg, which we don't want to put out that early, a Haunted Creeper, which would be great, and a Clockwork Gnome. So it's just essentially 2 cards.
Yeah, so no consideration for the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Really.
And then Pilot Shredder doesn't come to a 4, so.
Yeah.
And we have enough,
mech.
like,
yeah,
triggers.
it is also mech, but I'm not looking at the turn 9 synergy.
Here's a
there.
better mech.
Yeah, let's go for that mech. Like that.
Here's a Sap.
Yes. Sap.
So, something that we're very well aware of right now is that we have no initiative, which is very, very, very rare for a rogue, right?
Yeah, like
we have high quality minions and whatever. You guys may be looking at that, but this is a really crappy draft.
yes,
Like a really crappy draft. We have no backstabs, we have no eviscerates, we have no Undercity Valiants, we have no deadly poisons. We have nothing. And at one point we could have gotten some initiative, but then we chose not to take that initiative. So we really need, like, we're gonna be behind on the board. This sap is gonna be important.
yeah, this sap is going to be great. Is this a sap deck? Every deck is a sap deck.
Pit Snake or Tomb Pillager? I go with the 4.
I go with the 4.
We have 4 1s. We don't really need another Pit Snake.
We need the 4 here, definitely. We're nearing the end of the draft. The Tomb Pillager is good.
Well, we have no duplicates yet.
Scroll down, please.
We have no duplicates yet.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess this is it. We
I
could...
think it's a Reno. We don't need another 3.
Yeah.
Even though it's a really good one.
And Sky Captain Crag is just... I mean, it's...
We have 1 pirate. So, no.
Alright, Reno. We literally have no duplicates as of right now.
By the way, now that we have a Reno, are you a little sad we didn't take an Assassin's Blade?
No. I think it's that slow. I like this.
They look at the Sky Captain Crag too.
I'm looking at it. I just think it's really I think Reno will help us out more often. We have 1 pirate South Sea Deckhand. Yeah, South Sea Deckhand is always going to be dead. I'd be very surprised if South Sea Deckhand lives for a turn. A lot of times we'll be sending him to his death, unfortunately.
Do I really pick away from the Mukla? The bananas are super annoying.
Yeah, but I think we do pick Reno here.
Yeah. So if you guys are wondering why, like, Mukla gives your opponent the same card advantage as if Mukla's a 3/3, but it gives you a whole bunch of tempo.
Yes.
The problem is this is not a deck that survives on tempo. It just kind of like hangs out. And decks that just kind of hangs out in the mid game are the most vulnerable to getting bananaed. because
Yeah.
it means your opponent have minions on the board and you can't finish them off.
The power of Mukla, like how you leverage Mukla is by not giving them like because they have the
Yeah.
flexibility to add +1/+1 to anything, but flexibility a lot of times is just trumped by pressure, right?
Mhm.
So your pressure is greater than their flexibility. But if you go and kind of like lengthen the game, suddenly their flexibility becomes much more useful than your pressure because you're not applying any pressure. So let's go with the Reno.
Yep. Give me 1 second. I'm
Sure.
like yellow, and I don't mean I'm Asian. I mean like my webcam is a little more yellow than normal. There. I think I made myself a little less yellow. I don't know why it's so yellow. So I got a new driver for the webcam. Anyway, I'll fix it some other time.
Yeah.
Let's take the Reno. Abusive or Worgen? I think we've taken abusive here.
Yeah, I think we go abusive. Worgen is if we don't have enough ones. Abusive is just
Well,
better.
or twos.
Yeah. That's true. Abusive is just really good.
Yeah, and we kind of don't have enough twos, but we could pick another one up. We have 4 more cards.
Yep.
There's our cold blood if we want it, which I don't think we do.
I think we do.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why do we want why do we want our cold blood?
Initiative.
We're not going to be on the board though.
I think we will. I think we would totally be on the board.
We have none of the things that Rogue uses to get the board. We get on the board the same way a Hunter does right now.
Egg. We have 1-drops. I think, yeah, I think it's good. I think it's the cold blood here.
They don't. These guys don't get you on the board until you can buff them. We have like 1 card that buffs.
What do you mean they don't get you on the? No. I mean you have something on the board and then you just go cold.
Oh, you cold blood. Oh, you using it as a.
Yes.
All right, I could be convinced.
I definitely think it's cold blood here.
Some egg consideration, yeah. Our Evil Heckler. We only have 4 4-mana cards.
I would go Heckler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it taunts.
Yeah, exactly.
God, we're still fitting in with the Reno right now.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, betrayal.
Easy betrayal.
And it's still Reno.
Could we get a Vis or something?
SI7 is still Reno. Reno always activates.
Do we not want the Sun Fury Protector?
SI7 is too good, I think.
Okay, so turn 2 we are just going to be hero powering like 33% of our games.
Right. But you're a rogue. With a Reno.
With a
so
Reno,
that's
right.
good.
Okay, I guess 1 more 3 also wouldn't hurt, just to like have a body.
It's also SI7.
Yeah, fine. Alright, we are a... I wanted 1 more big thing instead of all these small things.
I know, but at least the small stuff that we picked up later on were all good, right?
Yeah, that's why we picked them up. But
yeah.
I kind of want another like War Golem or like a dragon, right?
Right, but the only choice we had was like what, Lord of the Arena?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't picking
that. That was over a Evil Heckler. Like that was definitely no.
Oh yeah, definitely not. So there you go.
All right, guys. Let's bet. Let's bet to see how many wins this one goes. How do you feel about the deck, Merps?
It's not the best. Reno makes it interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's like an 8-win deck, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. It's not what I would consider the strongest deck. I think some people might look at the fact that we have Reno and no duplicates and really like it, but it's Reno very rarely just wins you the game in that way, right?
Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna have a pretty big card advantage problem, and
yes.
My problem is that we have no reach. I don't even think this is an 8-win deck.
Okay, we'll see.
I think it's like maybe a 7-win deck.
We'll see how far it goes.
What did we take over the first Assassin's Blade again? Oh, it's Jeweled Scarab. God.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
I'm gonna be salty about that this whole entire time until the Jeweled Scarab actually saves our ass.
All right, so you're gonna full mulligan.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Yep. Let's grab other cards. Because if you keep the Harvest Golem, you kind of have to keep the Piloted as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Oh, this is a good hand. Much better hand.
He's ready. We have so many ones. We always mulligan for ones when we go first.
Yeah.
Right? We have literally 5 1-drops. We are mulliganing for ones.
Especially against...
Alright, the Noatron kind of works.
Definitely kind of works, yeah. Yeah, that's the Noatron. Go face. He can't coined this
He can't
out.
Valens, yeah.
Yeah. Aha.
He knows what's up. Harvest and trade and just accept the fact that we're going to lose a card.
Sure. I think that's fine. Yeah. Yep. I mean, you could trade first and then see what part you get. I don't think that makes a difference.
Sap gives us more tempo on the board.
No, I would just Harvest Golem here. I'm not using the Sap right now. Sap is really good against the Priest. Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather have a Harvest Golem than save that thing and
I
have a
would
weapon.
much rather have a Harvest Golem out there.
Especially because our next card... Oh, well, I guess we could Tomb Pillager.
The damned stand ready.
Now, do we want to sap?
No, we don't.
Oh yeah, we sap the one after he kills it.
Exactly. So we evil
Heckler.
Heckler and we go face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's definitely the play there. Because if we sap, we also want to sap something big, right? So it doesn't matter like what he drops here, really.
No. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now you come, Mech Warper.
So we could sap, and then 2 that. So we have 5 plus. Yeah, I mean, I would just I would kill the I'd kill the cultist. I'd sap that. I think I'd play the creeper. Yep. And just go face. I don't see any reason to buff the health of anything. You could buff the 5/1 and say, yeah, it fights against 1 damage, but I don't think it's usually the 2 health that's important. So I'd rather save it for a turn in which I know it matters.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
You want to throw the 5/1 in? Because the odds of us actually being able to kill it is pretty low.
Yeah, let's do that.
We could drill Scarab first. I'm doing that first.
I'll take the fan.
And we use it, right?
Choose soon.
Try to save the
do.
5/1? No? You're just gonna kill the 5/1?
Yep, do that. Yep. That, I would drop the pillager. Oh.
Oh, sorry. It was roping.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought we were always going to drop the pillager for the power.
We have enough power.
Not
we have
really.
7. We have 7. You don't think 7 into his turn 6 is good enough?
I want it. No, I mean it's about pressure. You know, like why are we slowing down right now?
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Okay, well let's fan here. So I would
take
push
it to the phase 1-1-2-2.
Yeah. So Tomb Pillager, I would put my face, the Scarab, and the Harvest Golem in there. Yep.
We're good. We're very solid. This assassinate kind of makes it pretty clear we're just gonna win.
Hopefully. But yeah, like in the position that we're in, I don't see a reason to slow down. Slowing down just helps him.
I wonder.
So it's good for him here. Light Bomb is good for him here.
What have you got? Come on. Come on, priest. Phelan's it. Let's play the Tinker.
Tinkertown?
We're not playing the Matter of Armor.
No. But let's Tinkertown. If it's something like
Time Rewinder, we're not gonna use it.
5,
2 hero power in, use the 2/3 to eat it up. Keep
No. Assassinate, go face. With everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the way you want to assassinate?
Yes. What's the difference between this turn and the next turn? If you had a Sunwalker,
he can drop something like for 8 mana.
okay, and then we win.
Do we?
Yes. I would totally just assassinate this. It's about pressure.
It's just getting like the 5 extra damage on his face. And keeping a 2/1 alive, because that's the only difference.
It's about how the turns sort of play out with each other. You missing this damage here, it like... Okay, this is fine.
Like it was literally 5 damage.
And 5 damage matters here.
It was 5 face damage and this 2/1 being
What are you
alive.
doing? You have like guaranteed lethal.
Huh?
Okay, dagger. Go all face with the South Sea.
Oh, and then do it again.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, I was still thinking about the last play. I was trying to figure out just that 5.
I need to time rewind.
Huh?
But yeah. So, for me, the assassinate is because, like, you're afraid of something on turn 8, right? What is the difference between turn 8 and turn 7?
Yeah.
I think that.
So what does he have in his hand? What is he, like, afraid of?
Huh?
What is he afraid of? What did he have in his hand?
I don't know. But, like, I made the read that he's on his heels. If he's on his heels, why are we helping him out by trading?
Right.
Right? Yep.
Right. It's true. Yeah, that's the play that I'm always really hesitant to make, right?
And I love
because if he
to
like
make that
light
play.
bombs does something afterwards, you're just dead.
I'm so comfortable in those positions. Like I love those positions because I know my opponent has to like top deck something because I know there's nothing in his hand.
Watch your back.
I'd get rid of the betrayal and just keep everything else.
You keep the South Sea Deckhand and the Argent Horse Rider.
Yes.
I would throw away the South Sea Deckhand. You want to
Nope.
coin out the Mech Warper and get a mech out. We have so many mechs.
Nope.
We have so many mechs.
No, this works out really well.
We have so many mechs. What's your move? What's your first move?
Dagger.
First move is coin dagger.
No. Just dagger.
First move, turn 1. Is it pass? Is it South Sea Deckhand?
Oh,
is
no,
it coin
Sorry,
dagger
it's
or
pass,
coin mech
and
warper?
then next
You
turn, it's
blow a
dagger.
mana?
If you want to coin out the deckhand, then you can do it. But I think this works out perfectly.
You're gonna blow a mana with a mech warper in your hand.
Yes.
Really?
If it's necessary, yeah.
It's totally not necessary.
Okay.
All right,
No,
I'm ending the turn. I'm not coining out the mech warper or coining out a dagger.
No, you definitely don't coin out the mech warper here.
Okay, but you don't coin out a dagger.
No, you don't coin out the
Oh,
dagger.
okay, well you get an extra mana.
No, I'm okay sacrificing the mana here to have a big swing turn later. I definitely don't think you play 1. I don't think you allow him to react here. I want us to react to his plays.
Okay. Let's react to his plays.
So now it's the decision whether you mech warper or you just dagger.
I think you clearly mech warper, as you should have done the turn before.
I think you mech warper here now.
I agree. Because you always should have mech warper. You're just 1 mana down now.
You definitely don't coin mech warper.
On the off chance that his only play is a what do you call it? Is a removal.
Well, no, not just that. Because if you just drop something standard, you can always kill it with dagger and South Sea Deckhand as well.
For the crusade!
Okay. I think we dagger and South Sea Deckhand into Scarlet Crusader, go face with the 2/3.
Why not break it in betrayal? Break the egg, dagger, coin, betrayal, kill the 3/1. He doesn't have enough to kill the mech warper. Next turn we can Argent Horse Rider and Abusive Sergeant the Argent Horse Rider. And we still have a South Sea Deckhand.
And you still have that. Okay, I can get behind that too.
Here we go.
And he has to ping here. All right. Yeah.
He's not gonna ping. He's gonna just play a minion. We just get
Right,
the
right.
2/2 back.
My move saves the coin, sets up for the Matter Bomber. This is just more. This is just better on the board right now. Right here.
And we don't need a Matter Bomber when we have an Abusive Sergeant, Argent Horse Rider, South Sea Deckhand. Like, we can deal all the damage we want in whatever, like, combination we want to deal it. So, we can South Sea Deckhand with our face.
Yeah, let's do that. Make sure you use the deckhand first.
Well, do you want to Argent Horse Rider first? With our face?
Well, we
Because
can't.
then if something happens, then
Well,
we
no,
use
the deckhand won't have charge.
Here we go.
Okay, Horse Rider, kill.
Yep, exactly.
Foxtrot says, ADWCTA, show foot, I donate. No, man. No, man. I can't sell myself like that.
We're not that kind of stream. At least not yet, anyways.
You're in trouble now.
The sap doesn't do anything. Could Evil Heckler do a full trade? It's better than Mad Bomber. Because it's guaranteed. Evil Heckler with the
I like
evasive
that.
do a
Yeah.
full
I
trade.
think that's fine.
You smell like a leopard dog. Get in there and fight, maggot. Giddy up.
We're just gonna wait for his turn in which he drops one thing big, and then that's when we sap and take advantage.
Hopefully. He's a mage. He has full health. I don't like it.
Mages
He
do.
really does not care about card advantage. I wonder what he has in this deck that he's so freaking comfortable with it. I just played the Jeweled Scarab because we're taking that trade.
Yeah.
Cobra.
What do we have on the board right now?
Not a pirate.
Okay, sure. Yep, Cobra. Cobra's good. Cobra's good. Let's play the Cobra.
Even though it disincentivizes him from doing what we need him to do.
I know. You still take it.
God, he does not like using that hero power.
Okay, this is his deck, I guess. So I would, yeah, I would 2-3 into the 3-5, 1-1 into the 3-2, I guess, and then bomb.
Bomb and then use your face to clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sapping this.
No. Yep, let's do it.
Do you want to just kill it off first?
No.
Doesn't
You
hurt the
want,
Matter Bomber.
I mean, no, you want enough chances, like, for the bomb to actually, like, kill both, right? So now it just has to hit it one more time.
Oof. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, and we get it.
Oh my god, you're so good at this game.
One thing that I never have problems with is Matter Bomber luck.
1-1 goes into 2-3. No, you want if it hits the 3-1 first, then you have reduced chances, or like, sorry, yeah. So you're thinking of more to hit either one of those? Actually, no, that might be.
No, that's right. I think that
Yeah.
was right.
I think that was right. No, you guys are right.
All right, we're making this trade. Making the trade, dropping the force tank.
Why are we making the trade?
Okay. We're not making the trade?
I just don't get why we are,
Prevent face damage? I guess we don't need to prevent face damage.
right?
We are dropping the force tank, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because then we can tinker and whatever.
Yeah. And I would go face with the weapon too.
Yep. Silver hand coming up. Let's see what spell he picked up. Alright, that's good. He makes the trade. Mission accomplished.
Yep.
We're sapping that.
Yep.
Tomb Pillager.
Silverhand.
Not Tinkertown?
So many options.
Silverhand's guaranteed to get a 1-1 the next turn if we hero
Sure.
power.
So you're saying that
Tinkertown requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of our remaining 17 cards to be a top deck, which is not, a low percentage.
Right. No, I agree. Let's do the Tinkertown. Sheep, go!
Okay, are we getting flame striked?
If he has it, he has it. Sort of the problem with this deck. It's just not fast enough.
I am Rafal, the supreme archaeologist.
Huh.
Well, we're going face.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully we can pick another flood card here.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect flood card. All right, let's do this. All face.
He would have had a lot more damage on his face if we had the weapon. We still have a good chance of pulling it off.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Don't taunt. Or flame strike, obviously.
30 until this
Or MCT,
Oh
our
my
biggest
God.
minion.
So good at this game. How are you so skillful, dude?
Auto Barber is some initiative. Cold Blood is initiative. We play the Skulker to play it.
You
And
play
we
the
just go
Skulker to play
face.
it, yeah. I mean, look, play it and we'll see what. Just play it.
What lurks in the depths?
We have no initiative. Even SI7 is not initiative.
I mean, all right, 3/3 always goes face.
Tinkertown!
What's left in our deck in terms of initiative?
Nothing. Auto Barber. Cool, we have a Cold Blood. But they don't get triggered because we
Yeah, it
played all
doesn't
the
get
cards.
triggered.
Choose soon.
The battle!
This is going face.
Yeah. I think every point of face damage is important now. I don't see the real advantage to
It's just one, and it saves so much stuff. Like, I think that protects our face more.
Okay, right. So we have to have 2 turn anyways, and next I think we need to.
Oh, he just has a Fireball.
Okay.
Like, we need so many more turns. Yeah, he conjured the Fireball.
Yeah, or pyro or something. This guy really likes his extended BM.
Yeah, we have no reach in this deck. Right? Like, that's the reason why I don't like to play that way.
Well, which way?
The way where you take the cards that you do, and then you push the face, and then he MCTs, and it gets lucky and we lose, right?
I mean, sure, the MCT is very unfortunate. I mean, this is just an unfortunate game, I think, where, you know, typical mage stuff.
I don't know, like, we were so close. If at any point we would have done the plays that I said, we would have had that damage, because I always wanted to go faster this whole game, and you kept going slower. Right? Like, from the very beginning, right? The very first turn.
Well, sure, I wanted to.
It's a Pyroclast. It's
play
not
a
even
little
a
bit more
Fireball.
reactive. I think you usually like Haunted Creeper and Scar Crusader are really bad, right?
That's not
In
how this
terms of-
deck goes, though. Like, this deck isn't about playing reactive. Playing reactive is what I'm best at. I normally play reactive as Rogue. Not with this deck. With this deck, you put it out. Like, I think we lost the game on turn 1.